All right, welcome back to the channel. Max Tornow here, coming at you straight from the quarantine. Countries are shutting down, people are not allowed outside anymore, and in this video I want to talk about exactly that.
Have you ever wondered whether there's more to life than a boring dead-end 9-to-5 job? Have you ever dreamed about breaking free, traveling the world, making good money, and just enjoying life? No more office dress code, no morning commute, no boss. This channel is for you, so here's to your freedom.
Maybe you're spending a significant amount of time alone at home right now, and in this video I want to talk about how you can use that time to literally start building your own business and start working on your own personal freedom as an online coach or as an online service provider. So if you like the idea of making money, if you like the idea of being free, even if you have zero prior business experience, and if you have more spare time at your hand right now, then this video is for you. I want to spread some positivity, and most importantly I want to give you a step-by-step instruction on how you can literally get started building something literally just while sitting here in the comfort of your quarantined living room or bedroom or wherever you are. All you really need is a laptop and a working internet connection, and that's a very, very good thing. So what you have to understand is now there's a lot of people at home, there's a lot of people who cannot go outside, and there will be a lot of people who will lose their jobs. There will be a lot of people who will be suffering from the ensuing economic crisis that has just been kicked off by the coronavirus and so on and so forth. And you can do two things now. You can get in a victim mentality, let that screw your life over, or you decide to take action now and come out on top, because you can literally do that. Most importantly though, you have to understand that with a lockdown like this, it will open people's eyes more and more towards the possibilities of doing things online. Meaning the market for online coaching and for online service providing is expected to boom even more now. It will boom tremendously in the next 3 to 6 months, and then it will flatten out a little bit, but keep booming over the next years. So if you jump on that opportunity now, and if you're amongst the people who are taking action quickly, you're actually going to get out on top. And again, I'm going to give you step-by-step instructions here. So first thing I want to talk about mindset. Mindset is important. Every change starts with mindset up here. And when it comes to the coronavirus and stuff like that, obviously there's health implications of that, into which I don't want to go into greater detail. But what we say in our circles is that the actual virus goes along with a mindset virus that can screw you over. And at the end of the day, that mindset virus makes people panic, makes people get into scarcity mode, makes people hoard, makes people do a lot of bad decisions that are bad for them in the mid run, in the short run, and also in the long run. And that is very, very bad. So you have to take care of that. So I want to kind of give you a little bit of a juxtaposition of the loser you, the loser version of you, and the winner you, the winner version of you, and what each version does and what those actions will actually bring you. So the first thing is that the loser you will actually allow themselves to be toxified by that mindset virus. They allow you, the loser you will allow itself to start panicking, to start seeing things as scarcity, to start hoarding things and locking themselves out at home, and that's a very, very bad thing to do. On top of that, what else is the loser you going to do, which is very bad for you? And that is going to be spare time, right? A lot of people can't go to work now. They're in this it's like forced holiday, forced vacation, and a lot of people are now saying, well, isn't that great? I can finally go watch that Netflix series I've always wanted to see. I can go play all these video games and I have more spare time, right? Good for me. Horrible decision in the long run. Definitely don't do that. And on top of that, losers don't take action. They don't see the positive things about this, because there are winners out there that are going to come out on top of this coronavirus crisis and the ensuing economic crisis that has now just started, because they understand the value that they can create in times as these, okay? What is the winner you doing? Well, the winner you is not allowing the toxification of their brain. It's not allowing to let the whack panic mindset come at them. They refuse to become sheep. Right? They don't want to have the sheep mindset, the weak sheep mass mindset of panic, of scarcity, and of spare time. Everybody watch Netflix and stay at home. The winner mindset, the shark mindset, the wolf mindset is a mindset of investing in themselves. All right. These people that are now current quarantined, that are going to get out on top, understand that now is the best time to invest in themselves. Now is the best time to take action. Now is indeed the best time to get started as an online coach or as an online service provider, because more people than ever before are going to spend more time alone at home, meaning views are going to go up. If you leverage the power of social media, just like I'm doing right now, your views, your engagement, your DM reply rate is going to go up. We're seeing it with our numbers. We're seeing it with the numbers of our clients. We have clients making more money now than ever before. I just literally today in the morning had a client reaching out to me. They made 8K in 2 days because people are at home, because nobody's going outside. Everybody's seeking to do things online. And most importantly, everybody's seeking to seek expertise online. I'm going to give you an example. Fitness coaching, right? How many what is that called? Private fitness coaches do you know, right? Personal trainers. How many people that are working in gyms in person have literally gone down to zero income within 24 hours because of the quarantine, right? And how many of their clients are now seeking to work out at home in their rooms? How many of these people are now seeking for guidance online by an online fitness coach? The online fitness coaching branch is only going to go up. The how to deal with loneliness branch, right? Networking things like learning at home, learning programming, all these things that you could be doing offline have now been replaced by 100% online. So sales numbers are going to go up. Views are going to go up. Everybody's going to do more and more things online. And that's the great opportunity out there that are most sharks, right? Most winners are talking about, are adhering to, are creating their life around, okay? So that is when it comes to mindset. The winner you versus the loser you. The sheeps, right? The losers versus the wolves, the winners. Which one are you going to be? So let me talk about how to actually build your own business, literally from the comfort of your home. It's a very simple step-by-step process. This is the exact same process that we're guiding our clients through, the exact same process that we've been guiding hundreds of our very successful clients through for years now. And the good thing about that is it's only going to get easier now with the ensuing economic crisis and with everybody staying at home. So pay attention, get a pen, get a notepad if you will. Let's get started. Step number 1, give yourself more props. Look at what you can be doing. A lot of people think, well, I can't be an online coach. I don't have a certain expertise, right? So I don't have a college degree. I don't have a certificate by all means, right? How can a guy or a girl like me get started? Well, what you have to understand is you have to just stoically look at your skills. And this is going to be either an actual hard-earned skill that you have, or it's going to be a challenge that you've overcome in your life. So what am I talking about when it comes to skills? Well, maybe you have skills in nutrition, right? Maybe you have read a lot about calories and calorie intake. Maybe you have skills in intermittent fasting. Maybe you know how to exercise properly, right? Maybe you have skills in programming. You know how to program. Maybe you have skills in website building. Maybe you have skills in sales and funnel building. Maybe you know how social media works, right? You're managing your own social media account. Maybe you've been helping out a friend. There are so many skills out there. Maybe you're really good at being a social person, right? Maybe you're really good at being an extrovert. There's so many skills that you have. Now understand that oftentimes these skills are we take these things for granted, right? They're very natural to us. So, of course I'm good at talking to people, being social. That's not a skill, right? For you, that's normal. But for someone who's a huge introvert, like I used to be, a mentor like that can help someone be social is worth so much. So kind of understand that the value is oftentimes much greater for other people than you might even think. That's a hard-earned skill. Maybe you're good at a sport. Maybe you're good at an e-sport. Maybe you've accumulated a lot of knowledge about something. Now, if you don't have that, chances are extremely high that you've overcome a challenge in your life that other people are facing now as well. And this could be a challenge that you might not even wanted to overcome, but you were forced to overcome that, right? Maybe you've overcome or dealt with a disease. Maybe you have learned how to overcome breakup. Maybe you found your dream partner, right? Maybe you learned to find and attract a dream partner. Maybe you've lost a lot of weight. Maybe you've gained a lot of weight, a lot of muscle mass, right? Maybe you've learned how to become a more spiritual, down-to-earth person. There's so many challenges that every single one of us was forced to go through. And again, like we're taking this for granted because we were forced to go through that. But there's thousands, tens of thousands of people on this earth right now having to go through a similar challenge right now. And they could use someone to help them. They could use someone to guide them, right? So ask yourself, what is a challenge that you've overcome? What is a skill that you have, and what is a challenge that you've overcome? Don't worry about selling yet. Don't worry about being a 10 out of 10 expert at that, because you don't have to be a 10 out of 10 expert at those things. All you have to do is be 2 to 3 steps ahead of the average person. Why is that important? Because the person who's 2 to 3 steps ahead of the average person can resonate with those problems, has been there themselves, and understand also that the most valuable thing for a prospective client is hard-earned real-life experience. Oftentimes, out of our own experience, people prefer a mentor who has quote-unquote only personal experience in that over someone who studied 4 theoretical years in a theoretical classroom about that. Okay? The prospective client doesn't care whether or not you have a certificate. The prospective client cares, can you get them the end result, yes or no? All right. So once you've done that self-analysis of seeing, okay, this is what I can do, this is the challenges that I've overcome, ask yourself the next question, who can I help with that? Okay. Who are the people that are currently in that situation that I can help with that? Right? Is there someone? What does that person look like? Do they have a certain age range? Do they have a certain profession? Do they live somewhere specifically? But most importantly, get to know them even deeper. Get to know them on a level in terms of what keeps them up at night. What words are they using to describe their problem? What words are they using that they use to fix their problem? What have they tried to get to their end result? Right? Why have they failed? What myths are there? What mindset problems do people have that try to fix that problem that I can help them with, that try to acquire that skill that I can help them with? Right? Get to know your quote unquote target audience. And on top of that, what you do is you find out where they are online. You find out where they hang out online. Again, online. It's all being done online now. Are there certain internet forums, certain Reddit pages, Facebook groups, LinkedIn? LinkedIn is huge. And the great thing about that, and this is something that we teach our clients, we teach them the art of reaching out to these people, literally messaging them on these platforms, getting them on a phone call, giving them a little bit of value on that phone call, and then giving them an offer that they can help them over long term, and thusly they get their first close, get their first paid client. And the great thing about that is, if you know how to do that, you do not need to have a big brand. Okay, people think, oh, you have to have these thousands of Instagram followers, you have to have a YouTube channel, you have to have a podcast, you have to be well acclaimed, you have to be this big brand person. Not at all. Most of my 5-figure-a-month clients, they're absolute nobodies. They don't even have a goddamn website. Nobody knows who the hell they are, because they know how to literally just reach out to these people directly. And the great thing about that is you don't have to waste weeks and months of your own personal time building a channel, creating a following. No, you can literally get started within a couple of weeks. You can make your first 4, if not even 5 figures. And then you just continue doing that. Right? That's why I'm saying if you're under quarantine now for the next couple of weeks, you can easily start your own online business as an online coach or as an online service provider, literally as you're just here. You don't have to build a big brand doing that. All right? So like I said, you find out your skills or what challenges you overcome. You find out who you can help with that. You find out more about these people. You find out where they hang out online. You reach out to them directly, and all you do is you apply sales. Basic level sales. I'm not talking about you have to become this great salesperson, sleazy salesperson that is born with being a salesy person. No, not at all. Like, you can learn proper sales, enough sales to get to your first 4, if not even 5 figures a month. You can learn that within a weekend. If you really, really get behind that, you can learn the basics, 80-20 principle, 20% of the sales knowledge that gets you 80% of the results is totally fine. And the most important part, especially in times like these now, the skill of actually selling is the skill that will help you get out on top with the ensuing crisis that is coming now around the corner. Okay, if you know how to sell, you'll never have to worry about money ever again. As long as you know how to sell, you will never have to worry about money ever again, which is why we have such a strong focus on sales for our clients. And again, you do not need to be born for that. You do not need to be this extroverted, hyper-confident person. You do not have to be that. You can be just a regular person, do a couple right things about sales, and you can easily start making your first sales. And that is how you can literally start building your own business, freedom business, as an online coach or as an online service provider. At the end of the day, it is about you though. You're sitting here right now, maybe you're sitting at home, you're probably not gonna be outside, or you're not spending a lot of time outside. You're watching this maybe on your phone, maybe on your computer, on your laptop, on your iPad. The last concept I want to share with you here is the winner you versus the loser you. We've talked about this before. What does the loser do? Panic, scarcity, procrastination, taking time off. What does the winner do? Investing in themselves, understanding that it's now or never, wanting to come out on top, having a shark mindset, winner mindset, wanting to make money, understanding that their job is not going to be safe, that in the next months and years to come, so many people are going to lose their jobs, and that the only way out of this, with freedom, with being wealthy, with being happy, with having a lot of spare time, and not having to panic, is if you create your own business as an online coach or as an online service provider. Winner you versus loser you. Every single decision that you're going to make from now on, literally starting with this video, is going to bring you closer to your loser you or to your winner you. Are you going to X out of this video and watch the newest episode of The Mandalorian on Netflix? Brings you closer to the loser you. Love that TV show, well made, but I have to say, if you procrastinate and not getting started, you're getting closer to your loser you. If you say, winner me, I want to get started, I want to take action, then I got something great for you. You can literally click that link down in the description below and book a free consulting call. Literally either with me directly or with an expert from our team. And on that free consulting call, we'll be looking at your situation and we'll be developing a step-by-step structure for you specifically on how you can get started with your own online freedom business as a coach or as a service provider. You have to understand that we're here. We're not stopping this because of the panic or the coronavirus. We're doing everything online, which is the great thing. But since we're getting more and more views, since everybody wants to jump on top of that opportunity now, we're having very limited spots for that free consulting call. So if you click that link down in the description below, it brings you to a page. I want you to read what's on that page because it's important information for you to get started. And then at the bottom of that page, you fill out the application and you can book the free consulting call, book the exact date and time where you want us to call you. If you already have a skill that you know, okay, you want to learn how to monetize it, that call is for you. If you're already making some money from it, maybe you've been making offline some money, but now you want to transition to online because it's safer, because it's better, because it's more scalable, then that call is for you. And if you like the idea of being free, but you have no idea about your skill, what you could be offering people, that call is for you as well. We can analyze your strengths. We can tell you what exact model fits well for you. We know the market. We know how you can come out on top no matter what. All right. So like I said, link appears either here somewhere right now, or it is in the description down below. Click on that link. As long as the link still works, it means we still have a spot open for you. Loser you versus hero you. Which one is it going to be? Losing or winning? Right? Talk to you very, very soon. Thank you very much for watching. Stay positive and GG.
Guys, thank you so much. I just closed last week my biggest deal yet. It was the first time I ever closed for a contract of $3K, and I just wanted to say a massive thank you to all the coaches in the Freedom Business Mentoring Program, especially Max. Thank you for creating this program. Thank you for having such an amazing team of people